So therefore now that's the way we've done it. Now the feed therefore now has some representation of all the recent things added to the database. It looks like I need to add another bracket here. So we've got down to having established the feed object. We've then established a database connection object. We've cycled through the records, the last 5 records of the database. We've been passing their data into the syndication item. Each syndication item, we've been adding each syndication item to the feed my items list, and finally we've added the my items list to the feed. There are only a few more things to do. We know somehow we need to feed has got to be turned into XML. Okay, and the way we do that is we use an XML writer class. Okay, we create a thing called a feed writer. We're gonna use the XML writer class, and we're going to use our output stream, the response output stream, as being the place where the XML writer will write to. So if I type something like this, dim feed writer as XML writer, okay, equals XML writer dot create, okay, and here we type in where is it going to be writing to. I mean, it could be writing to a text file, it could be writing to some item in memory. What we wanted to do, this being effectively a web page, we want to write it to the response object, which is, if you like, the stream of data that comes from the web server and is sent to the browser or to the user agent. So I type in XML writer create, and the object where I'm writing to is response dot output stream. Okay, so that's if you like, the stream associated, if you like, the river of data that comes from the web server and typically goes to a client. Okay, so there it is. So we're XML writer. Okay, now then we need to format this syndication object to make sure it's RSS 2.0. Okay, so I'm going to now create a dim RSS formatter equals new RSS 2.0 feed formatter. Okay, and then what I'm passing it now is this set of objects that I've just created, my feed. Okay, this is the thing now which has all these database stuff in it, whereas my feed is an abstract, and there are different formats in which RSS can come. So RSS is not only in RSS 2.0, you can also have RSS 1.0, you can also have Atom as a way of feeding your data. But I'm using RSS 2.0, so that's why this if you like, this feed object is not necessarily automatically knows the exact format it needs to be output in. It needs to know that it knows the kind of structure of things it's going to be sending, but not the exact final output format. So this is what we've done here. We said RSS formatter is new RSS 2.0 feed formatter, and I'm passing my feed now as that into that. Okay, and now here's the big command where we actually now kind of flush the data out, and this is where we send the data to whoever's consuming it. We say RSS formatter, extra S, formatter dot write to and feed writer. That's the XML writer object, which is writing to the output stream. Okay, and so therefore what we've done now is, you see, my feed that I've been creating all the time here. So this is the my feed, the thing which now holds the database objects, is now been passed to an RSS formatter object. Now the RSS formatter object is now writing to this feed writer, which is an XML writer, which is writing to the output stream. Okay, it's very complicated, I know, but I mean this is the way we have to do it. It would probably be easier in some ways just simply write the XML by hand, but it means it's a much more abstract way of doing it, and therefore also a much more robust one. Okay, so now we've done that with the RSS format write to feed writer, and then what we have to do at the end is close the feed writer because we've finished doing the stuff. So feed writer close. Okay, and then that should be the end of that subroutine. Okay, we've done that subroutine, and hopefully this should work. Okay, there's all our text. Okay, so let's just see if this does indeed work. So I'm going to start debugging. I'm going to press the play. Let's hope that it's compiled okay. It'll tell us if it hasn't, hopefully. And so it starts playing. Should be numbing now. Up comes Firefox, and it's now just, remember, it's an RSS page. This is not a typical web page. So what it should display is, as you see it now, it displays it as a set of links. It's formatted it entirely in its own way. It's formatted with a link at the top. It's got text here. And it's got its summaries underneath. I say we didn't do it very well, the summary, because we put there's the comment, there's the abstract. It's not the ideal. Okay, but I mean, what we can do is we can subscribe now. Live bookmarks is a feature of Firefox. Okay, so I can, if I want to, I can subscribe to it. Okay, so I can click and add a live bookmark now to my Firefox browser. I click add. What it will do there is add a live bookmark, and so now if I go into my bookmarks and I go to bookmarks toolbar and I choose the mobile standards papers, you see there it is. It's got all my stuff there. So that's a very nice kind of feature. Okay, and the beautiful thing is what should happen is that every time I update the database, that should be able to be redisplayed with the latest thing added. So if I go to new article, okay, which is my page for adding another article, so let's say author a.n.other, title latest, URL http://www.hearts.ac.uk, week 8. We haven't put that in the RSS feed, of course. Comments, abstract, just put abstract. Okay, add article entry to database. Okay, so it's added an article to the database, but I don't think we need to refresh it to actually make sure it appears. And there it is, another. Okay, week, and it's in week 8. Okay, if I click on the week ordering by week, you'll see that it's gone to the bottom here. Okay, but also if I now go into my bookmarks toolbar, mobile standards papers, okay, and then I choose reload live bookmark, what should happen is you'll see another one, latest, okay, which is the one I've just added, has gone into that list of objects in that paper. Okay, so as you see, I mean, it's gone sort of like, it's an extremely useful feature. It's the ability to locate your body who has some sort of RSS reader will be able to syndicate this content, and every time I add a new paper to this site, they will be able to know that I've added a new paper. So this is obviously a very useful feature, and ultimately makes our website genuinely Web 2.0. Okay, so I'll end there.